Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Happy Top Talent Tuesday. I hope my little camera's a little crooked here. I don't know if you can tell. It's still a little crooked. Sorry about this, folks. Okay, it's a little better. Still looks a little crooked there. Okay. Happy Top Talent Tuesday. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing well. Welcome to Coffee for All HR. My little with All for HR. My thing is still crooked. I don't know why, but it looks crooked to me. Okay, that's a little better. So, happy Top Talent Tuesday. I hope everybody is doing well. Let's get this phone thing turned off. And I'm April Halbert of All for HR Business Solutions, and I hope you are doing well. Come on in and say hello. I just put something here. So we are, before we get started, if you haven't had a chance, please go on and follow us on Instagram at All for HR. We are on Twitter at All for HR. We are on Tumblr at All for HR. We are on LinkedIn at All for HR Business Solutions. We are on TikTok at All for HR. And Facebook, All for HR and Business Solutions. The camera still looks a little, I don't know why it looks like it's crooked. Now it looks too high, and now it's looking crooked again. What is going on here? It's a little better. Okay, I think that's straight. Okay, and so be sure to follow us. We are on day 2 of our Mastering Workforce Harmony workshop. But we are doing our Coffee with All for HR. And today we're talking about compensation. Okay, we're talking about compensation salary. You know, July is mid-year check-in. So we're checking in on different aspects of HR in your business and just making sure that things are compliant, reviewing the processes that you've had in place, that you have in place, and checking on those goals that you have set, that you set at the beginning of the year for your business. How are you on track for those? Are you having to make some adjustments? What does that look like for you? Okay. And so today we're talking about a compensation review. So compensation reviews are usually done annually. But if you don't do them annually, especially you should actually do them annually, because you should review your compensation every year, because there are market changes and there are just different changes in your industry, or just overall that should be looked at and reviewed to make sure that you are offering a competitive salary for your employees, so that you're keeping top talent and that you are positioned to um, to attract top talent. Okay, and so today we're talking about, again, the compensation review. And if you didn't do it at the beginning of the year, please do it now, okay? Because you don't want to turn around and look around and be like, where are my employees doing? Where are they going? And I'm trying to attract, oh my goodness, I thought I was live on Instagram. Oops. Now I'm live on Instagram. But in any event, you want to, know that, I'm trying to fill position. I want to fill a position. I'm not getting the talent that I'm looking for, or however that looks like. And so why? Okay. And it could quite be the compensation package that you are offering, right? And so, good morning, Shander. And so we are talking. We're again talking about how to do what aspects to look at when you're doing a compensation review in your business on for the salaries of your employee, the compensation packages that you're offering for your employees. And so, what is a compensation review? And so it actually, really simply, it's when the company looks at what your employees are paid, are the salaries fair, and are they competitive? And again, if you're losing employees, that's something you should be looking at. Are they leaving because of the compensation? Okay, are you trying to fill position that and you're not getting the talent that you are looking for to fill a position or positions in your business. So you should always review when you are looking at filling a new position, an open position or a new position. You should always look at what is going what why am I not able to attract the talent that I need. Okay. And so, the things that you're looking at are you checking if the pay matches the role, the performance, and the market rate, and making adjustments accordingly. Okay? So that's what a compensation review is. And so it's necessary, okay? It is definitely necessary. It's necessary for number one reason, fair pay. Ensure that your employees are paid fairly for the work and keeping the salaries competitive in your market. Okay, so that's the number reason why, fair. And when you see that you are losing people, that you're losing employees, look at your compensation. It could be the compensation. Okay, you have to remain competitive. In the terrain that we're in right now, employees are leaving really quickly and things like that. So make sure you're reviewing your compensation packages and making sure that they are competitive and fair. Okay. The second reason why a compensation review is important is employee motivation. Right. It helps to keep your employees motivated and engaged by recognizing their hard work and their contributions to the team. Okay, so that's the second reason why an employee review is important. Employee motivation. And the third reason, retention, of course. Okay, we do it a competitive pay rate, salary rate, compensation reduces the risk of losing those talented employees to other companies and make sure the compensation meets or exceeds the industry standards. Okay, so you want to go across the board and see exactly where you are, in terms of your salary packages. Okay, do you guys have your coffee? You got your coffee there? Yeah, I don't have my ALL4HR cup today, but I do have my coffee. This is my third cup. Mm, so good, fresh vanilla. So that's the third one. And then four, legal compliance. Okay. That's right up at the top, right? It ensures that your company meets those legal requirements for the wages and um, avoids potential legal risks related to pay discrimination. Okay. And as well as, so you want to make sure that those jobs are correctly classified, right? Okay. So those are the four reasons why a compensation review is necessary. It's critical. Number one, fair pay. It assures that you're offering fair wages for your employees. Number two is employee motivation. Okay. And number three, retention. Retaining the top talent and attracting top talent. Okay. And number four, legal compliance, making sure that you are legally you're legally paying the right wages to your employees, okay, and avoiding any potential legal risk related to pay discrimination, okay. So those are the four reasons why it's critical. So we've talked about what exactly a compensation review is, salary review, if you want to call it that. And you know what's included in a salary, in the compensation, right? Which is the wages. If you're if you're offering health care, what kind of health care are you offering? Any uh, 401k or retirement program with your compensation, and or if you're like offering stock options or whatever that looks like. So those are but you knew that already, right? What's included in your compensation. And so these are the things that you are looking for, that you're reviewing when you do your compensation review, and you are benchmarking your compensation package against the industry standards. Okay, are yours below for your region, like if you're in the Michigan area, or if you are in the California area, or if you're in Alaska, because the industry standards are going to vary. Okay. Okay, so now let's jump into what to include in what aspects are you checking when you're doing a compensation review. And so we have 15 top ones, the 15 most important things that you are looking at. And I'm going to add below here a checklist for you. But your current salary is number one. Okay, know what your employees count. Of course, that's the number one you're looking at. What exactly are you paying now? And understand that that's the starting point. Are you paying 60,000? Are you paying 45,000? And you are looking at the industry standards for that position in that region. Okay, and in the compensation just does not include just wages, but it includes if you're including healthcare, or if you're including um, again, retirement, the whole 9 yards. Okay, so a lot of people look like, what is my dollar amount? What is my wages? Wages is very important, but also healthcare. What kind of healthcare program are you offering? That's been important as well. Okay, so that's number one, where your starting point is the current salary, right? And then number two is the job performance. Okay, evaluate that employee's job performance over a certain review period, over the year, over the 6 months, right? And so you're keeping notes of the great things that your employees are doing, right? That are, the extra that things that they're doing to contribute to the team. Are they helping other or other coworkers? Are they going beyond the just the requirements in that position? So you're looking at that as well. Okay. And then number three, market rates. So you're comparing your employee's salary with the market rates for similar positions in your region. Let's keep that in your region, because that's, again, the region for, say, this area, like I'm in Michigan, are going to be substantially different from in the area of like California or Arizona, right? Or Alaska. So you're comparing the market rates for similar positions in your region. Okay. Number four, internal comparisons. Okay. Compare your employee salaries with others in that same role in that company, so that you are paying fairly. Okay. So there's no pay discrimination. Okay. So that's very important. If you have 2 or 3 people that are doing the same role, and there's a huge discrepancy in what one is paid, some reasons there may be is, one may have more seniority. They may have been there longer, or they may have more responsibilities, right? They might have the same role, but but it may vary because of supervisory responsibilities as well. So you want to look at that to make sure that good morning, good morning, good morning, Pro Touch. And so, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us with Coffee with Offer HR. Okay, so that's the next one. And then number 5, I'm going to get on through these because I don't want to hold you all day, but I'm going to drop a checklist down here for you, okay, for you to see so that you can download it and you can do your company, your comparison, your compensation review of your employees, okay. Experience. Next one. Oh, number 5, experience and tenure. So that's where they may vary. It may be the same. It may be two individuals that have the same role, right? But one may have been there longer. So their compensation may be more. They may have more vacation time, right? And so all of that is included. Vacation time is included as well. Okay, so consider their experience and how long they've been with the company, because that could be a reason why there's the same roles, the compensation will differ. Okay, and so number 6, skills and education, and so factor in the new skills or education that your employee has gained from that position. And it's one thing we've been talking about, we've been looking around or talked about is when we talk about skills and education, we're talking about what they gained. We find a lot of people, like some employers will require a bachelor's for a position where you don't need bachelor's education to do the job. So we're talking about the ones there that are directly related to the skills and the skill set of your employee of in the respective positions. Okay. All right. So we are wrapping up on the budget. Review your company's value budget for salary increases. And so that should be redone at the beginning of the year or beginning of your fiscal year. Okay. As to, when time comes for salary increases, you're able to do, are you able to do so? Okay, that's why it's important that you do the compensation review at, again, the beginning of the year or the beginning of your fiscal year. Okay. Number 8, you're reviewing the cost of living. Okay, for increases. Right. Right. Okay. And so consider the changes in the cost of living that will affect the salary needs. And we know that the cost of living has changed dramatically in the different in all regions actually. And so that's something you want to consider. Okay, if you have individuals and the cost of living has gone up substantially, but you haven't adjusted your compensation packages to meet those cost of living increases, you stand a good chance of losing your top talent and them going to another company where they're making more money. So keep that in mind, okay? And number 9, bonuses and incentives. Okay. Include any bonuses or incentive pay that your employees have. So have they received any bonuses? Those are included in your compensation. I want you to let me know. Let me know if you did you do a compensation review at the beginning of the year or the beginning of your fiscal year? Okay, let me know in the comments. I really want to know if of course you have. You did, right? But let me know below. If you have questions, please drop them. Drop them in the comments so that I can answer them for you. I'll be back afterwards to, if you want to watch this on the replay, let me know where you're watching from and be sure to drop your questions. Okay. You want to include promotions. Okay. Have they received any promotions? And then consider the feedback. We always encourage. It's so important that you encourage feedback. Okay. Consider, if the employee has talked about the salary, if they talked about they feel like they need a promotion or that they've been handled more responsibilities, whatever that looks like. Okay. Listen to your employees and encourage that feedback. Okay. Sound good? Okay, so we are wrapping up here, folks. I'm not going to have you that much longer. Um, your manager's recommendation. So, has the manager, the direct supervisor of that employee, made any recommendations for promotions or more feet or more responsibility because the employee is working so well? Take those into account as well. Alrighty. And then legal requirements. Ensure compliance and legal requirements. Um, Such as the minimum wage laws. Okay. That's very important. You have to be compliant. The last thing you want to do is not be compliant. Okay. And that's very, very important. Okay. Drop your questions below if you have any questions for me. And then pay equity across demographics to avoid discrimination. So you can check these kind of demographics on, say, um, I'm trying to think of one of the ones that's really great. You can search for pay equity and demographics in your area online. It's very easy to do. If you want to go in depth, there are companies that you can pay to have them do that. But there's ways that you can do it just by researching and using the job boards. I think one of the ones is Ladders, that is really great at being able to look at your industry standards for your regions for different positions. Okay. So that's number 14. And then future potential is also something. Consider your employees' potential, their future growth, and their contributions to your team. Okay. Though these are the aspects of a compensation review that you can do yourself. Okay. And I'm going to drop um, a checklist down here in a bit, and you can go ahead and download it. And you can do a review because it is mid-year check-in. You do know that, right? Yeah, we're like almost there. We're like halfway to the end of the year. Whew. Okay. All right, folks. So that's what we have for the aspects of a compensation review. This is something you can do yourself. Okay. And again, really quickly, you are looking at the current salary. That's your starting point for your employees. Job performance, market rates, internal comparisons, experience and tenure, skills and education required for that position, as well as skills and experience gained in that position. Company budget, okay, and cost of living, bonuses and incentives, promotions, if your employees have received any promotions, employee feedback, if the employees have shared any feedback about the position or their pay, managers' recommendations, if they've received recommendations from their direct supervisor, perhaps, legal requirements, and pay equity. Okay, and then the final one is the future potential, which is the growth and contributions to the team. Okay, so those are the 15 aspects. And again, I'm going to drop a checklist down here just for you that you'll be able to download really quickly and um, do a compensation review. Okay, so that's what we have on our coffee for all for HR. Don't forget to submit your Freedom Friday HR question. We answer it live on Friday mornings. So you can submit it on any of our platforms. Take this one down. And we select your question, you receive a gift. Okay. So you can drop it on Instagram, on Twitter, on our Facebook page. And don't forget about our free um, Facebook group, which is Human Resource Management Success Hub. Okay, you can join that. We have all kind of goodies in there. So you can join our Facebook group. And don't forget to follow us on our YouTube channel, which is April Halliburton, All for HR Biz. Okay, that's right here. I put that there for you, so you can subscribe to our channel. Okay. We have our ultimate checklist. Not checklist. Yeah, the ultimate HR. I'm drawing a blank. The ultimate HR metrics calculator. Let's get it together, April. All right. And so that's for that. The link is here. I'm going to drop it so you can just click on it. But it's a great tool so you can look at your numbers in your business, your HR metrics. Okay. A lot of people have asked me for this over the last year or so. Ask, how a simple way to look at HR metrics. And a lot of small business owners don't feel like, well, they're really important. Their metrics number are not important because of because they're small. But that's how large organizations get large. That's how they grow. That's how they sustain, is they keep an eye on their metrics. They want to know if their turnover is high. They want to know how long is it taking to onboard an employee. Are they losing employees because it's taking a long time to onboard them? So are they losing new talent? What does employee engagement look like? These are things that are really important for you to look at in your business as you grow. Okay. I am, again, April Halliburton of All for HR and Business Solutions, and I am a human resource business partner, consultant, and visionary. I help businesses to streamline their HR processes. I help employers set up their HR processes, their strategies. I teach them how to use the proper HR strategies to grow their business, a sustainable business. Okay, so that they can build a happy workplace culture. Okay. I manage teams, and I also consult on HR issues. Okay, so I'm here to empower, educate, and elevate small businesses through effective HR practices and procedures. Essentially, I help you build a happy workplace culture so that you are working on your business, not getting lost in your business. Okay, so don't forget to follow us on Instagram at All for HR, TikTok All for HR. The TikTok thing is kind of being a lot of fun for me right now. On Twitter at All for HR, LinkedIn at All for HR Business Solutions, and Facebook All for HR Business Solutions, and join our free Facebook group. Um, which is the Human Resource Management Success Hub. All right. So that's what we have for you today. Thank you for joining us for Coffee with All for HR. It's always fun. I love sharing, and like I said, educating, empowering, elevating business owners with great HR practices and strategies and knowledge and expertise to help you grow a healthy, sustainable business. Okay. So I will see you guys tomorrow on Winning Wednesday. Okay. We have our blog coming up tomorrow. And if you watch this on the replay, be sure to let me know. Hashtag replay. And drop your questions. You have compensation review questions, drop them. All right, folks. I am gonna get on with my day. I want you to have a great day, a great Top Talent Tuesday. Okay. Don't forget, business can be like a circus. Don't let HR be the elephant in the room. Okay. I want you to stay safe, be kind. Okay. Be kind. We don't always agree, but be kind. All right, folks. Have a great one. I'll see you soon.